Okay, so today again I'm going to explain the basic because this three question has been asked and I want to discuss this three question. So someone has asked, can engineering background people learn SAP FICO? What do you think? Non-commerce background will be able to learn SAP FICO? What is your opinion?
Yes, sir.
Anyone from this batch is from engineering background or other than commerce background in this batch? All of you are from commerce background?
I am.
Okay. Have you seen anyone in your team are from engineering background working as a SAP FICO consultant?
I had seen, sir. Even my batch, previous batch, they were doing better than my others actually. So they are good. No, I believe that they really understand logic well. Then I believe commerce. Commerce is good for accounting, understanding, but they do. They really did good, or they are doing good actually. And I in my network, like a 99% of the people are from IT background and they are in SAP, FICO.
Correct. Correct.
Yeah, they are really doing good.
So my question is also same. Anyone can do SAP FICO. Commerce background is not mandatory. Uh, Provided that I also provide at least 15 days accounting class if anyone is joining other than commerce background. And engineering background has an additional advantage that they can become a techno-functional consultant because they are already from the technical background and they can learn the FICO functional, then they become techno-functional consultant, right? So they have advantage than disadvantage. So yes, non-commerce background can learn also FICO. I have also seen many non-commerce background working in FICO and doing great. Then someone was asked, what kind of company are using SAP ERP? So I think almost every kind of companies in every industry SAP is being used, right? Name any big, small, or large company, SAP is mostly used. Correct? Correct, right?
Yes. So, sir,
Yes.
how small companies like when you people say small because I don't have any experience seeing that the small companies.
I
So
really
I'm
don't
always
want to name because recording. Other they'll say they're
okay.
calling me small, but yeah, there are so many small companies.
Why I'm
Like
asking
one,
is that
one company, two company, they have just started. They will also go for the SAP. So I'll tell you many name if you want to know. Any startup companies are also using the SAP. So
okay.
you can consider them as a small only, right?
Because SAP has their own product for small company, right? That business by design that is really good for.
They
That's the
have
reason I.
many, not only that, they have business one. They have many
Yes,
products.
SAP product. Yes, when
They have
that
many
case,
SAP
yes.
products. So yeah, they can go depending on the business need, right? And they can go for public cloud also. That is also like more automated kind of product, right? So yeah, there are many SAP products are there company can use. But yes, any company can go for the SAP ERP. Any big company you name, either TCS, Patanjali, any company you take, Apple, PayPal, all these are using SAP ERP. Correct, right? You might have yesterday
Yes,
with
sir.
I sent you one article, right? Car Dekho was also using the SAP ERP, but now they moved to Oracle. Correct? Have you read that article?
Yes, I read your article, sir. But it's a vice versa also, right, sir? I'd seen people moving from Oracle to SAP too. Like one of
Hmm.
my
Yeah.
R2R project that where client was moving from Oracle to S4HANA.
Yes, yes, yes. It is all about the business suitability, right? If current ERP is not suitable for my business, I'll look for the another
Yes.
ERP.
Yeah, one of another example I had seen was one of this China company, right? So they moved from SAP ECC that time of 2018 to their custom, like a different, like a their customized ERP system because they did not like the logistic side of the SAP that time. So they moved from SAP to,
Yeah,
that one.
that's correct. So I mean, any company you name, mm, SAP ERP is being used, right? And Oracle is also one of the learning opportunity. If anybody is planning to build a career, Oracle has also huge demand in the market.
I
Um,
think that Oracle is good in the reporting purpose, right? So that FCCS, like I believe that is where people all
their
like
finance,
that.
their finance ERP is also very nice. Okay.
Okay, I don't have experience that, but FCCS I've seen. Yeah,
Last version I worked was R12, so it was really nice. I don't know right now what version they are into. But last
Right
version
now
was
they are
R12, and it was
using Fusion.
sorry.
They are using Fusion right now, Oracle Fusion.
Okay, Oracle Fusion, yeah. So that is also one of the opportunity to learn or option to learn. So yeah, any company can use, and any industry can use, and many industries are using the SAP ERP. Well, yesterday one guy has got the job and he joined in one of the good company, and I just pinged him, hey, how is your job going? And then he told me, Hari bhai, just now I failed the interview. I told, why man, I trained you so well, you could have cracked any kind of interview. And what is this interview? You already joined the company. And that is what he was not knowing, that there is something called bench and something called project interview. I have also explained him, but he forgot. And what he made mistake is that once he got the job, from last 2 months almost he didn't practice anything. Right? He didn't practice anything because he got the job, so he forgot everything, and he was not knowing that inside the company, when you join any service-based company, I like TCS, Infosys, Accenture, they will hire and they may keep you on the bench. Bench means you are not allocated to any project. Then slowly and gradually they'll share your resume to different project manager, and they'll take again your interview to check either you're suitable for their project or not. Right? So that time also you have to again show your knowledge. And that is where he forgot most of the thing. That's what you are telling me. Hari bhai, I made mistake. I was not knowing this, so I forgot most of the thing. Because what happened, one of project manager called him. He told that, hey, I want to have 10 minutes words with you. Are you okay? Then he told, for what? So he was not knowing that that's how interview happens inside the company. And he told, okay. So he attended interview, and he failed, it seems. So I told, why did you fail? He told, Hari bhai, I got job and I really didn't practice for last 1.5 or 2 months. So I explained him that in service-based company, mostly you'll be on bench when you are joining the company. Then you have to again interview. You have to attend the interview for the project. Sometimes you have to again interview with the client also. So you have to always be ready with your preparation. Then he told, yeah, I got it. So I
Sir,
mean,
can I ask one question with you?
yeah,
So,
Sir,
sir, as you mentioned that in experience level 0 to 3 years, sir. So, sir, I just wanted to know, sir, up to 0 to 3
your
years,
voice is not coming
how
clear. Please be closer to your mic, or yeah, your voice is not coming clear.
sir, another thing about
One
when
one
you're on
minute,
bench,
one minute. Tejas is asking something. Yeah, Tejas. Hello.
sir, am I audible?
Yes, yes, you are.
Sir, I might am on train, so might be, sir, my voice is not clear.
Huh.
So, sir, just wanted to know in 0 to 3 years of experience, what type of questions they are asking, or is it very deep, or how's the interview like this?
See, interview, what I have seen never depends on your experience. Okay. People think that I'm less experienced, so they will ask less questions or simple question. No. People also think that I'm having less experience, so I'll get less work. No. Generally, every interview has questions in their mind. Okay. Yes, we consider, our interviewer consider your level of experience also, but we always try to check how much you really know. So we ask simple question also, medium question also, and difficult questions also. Okay. So please be prepared with all kind of questions. Yes, but at the last when we decide, we do consider your experience. Based on your experience, even if you don't answer some of the tough questions also, we still hire, because we know that you are less experienced. But it doesn't mean that we will not ask the question. Some question we ask very project specific, what is the needed in our project. So because if let's say I'm the banking manager, I'm working in the banking area in SAP, or I'm working in the asset accounting, and I need the resource for asset accounting. Now, no matter how many years of experience you have in other area, let's say you're very good in the banking DME, I may not hire you, because my requirement is to fulfill in the bank, in the asset accounting side, right? So I'll be more digging about the asset accounting. So I'll try to ask
So,
most of
sir,
the question in the asset accounting. So here while asking, I do ask some of the scenario based, I will ask some of the custom thing, I will ask some standard thing, right? Uh, but uh, but but we'll check at least how much percentage of questions you are able to answer. Based on that, we'll take the decision. But it doesn't mean that we'll not ask the question. We'll ask the question. Yeah, Tejas.
okay, so sir, they expect something. At least you should have some knowledge, even though you didn't work on that, but at least you should have knowledge. That's what they are
Yes.
checking, right, sir?
Yes, yes, yes,
So,
yes.
yeah. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Yeah, Raj, you wanted to ask something.
no, no, it was two things, sir. Like when you're talking about the bench, right? So when I was on bench for so that time my company was always on in timesheet we had to show there is some description like a need to submit every day talking about what we're learning and what we're doing because they provide this system to practice. So you
Hmm.
cannot be sit idle.
Correct. So
Yeah.
in service-based company, you have to fill your time sheet, your attendance. People say
Yes.
time sheet or attendance. And there they'll give one of the charge code, that is WBS or cost center.
Mm-hmm.
And in that you have to fulfill the time sheet. And maybe yes, you have to write what you have learned today, what you did today.
Yeah, every day in that my previous one of the company where I had to write every day. That was really like a everyday practice and every day to need to say that what I was doing, So they paid, but it was painful because
And and if you join product-based company, that is captive company, uh, let's say you join PayPal, you're PayPal consultant. You're not of some Infosys or TCS or Cognizant consultant working for people. You're directly hired in PayPal. That time you will not be on bench. You'll be directly in the project because your project manager would have hired you and they would wait you. So you'll be directly in the project, right? There won't be any bench concept generally in the product-based company. And I have seen in product-based company there won't be time sheet concept. Okay, because swipe in, swipe out will be there, but there won't be any time sheet concept because you are working for your own company in-house consultant, right? So there is no risk of, I mean, being on bench or something in the product-based company. But in service-based company, most of the time will be on the bench. Then again, you have to again attend interview and get the project. Once that project is over, again you may have to attend another interview for another project. So that's the reason you need to be always up to date in service-based company. And your previous manager feedback and that matters a lot, right? So if you perform very good in one project, your own manager he will refer to another project easily. And
Sir, I wanted.
if you have not performed well, sometimes it's very difficult. Your manager will not refer to another project, so you may by default go on bench. Then again, you have to attend the interview. So all these things happen in the project. Okay, but what I'll suggest, always be ready. Always, maybe in one project you worked in one area, and getting the project in same area may be difficult sometime. So you need to be all rounder. I mean, okay, to always have the project in your bucket. Yeah, somebody was asking.
Uh, yes, sir. So there are many times I've seen the on the LinkedIn that they are also charging per day $100, $150. So, sir, how these things needs
That
determined,
is
sir?
called
Because
freelancer. If you don't want to work on payroll of any company, you can do your own freelancing. Okay, meaning that you can work as an independent consultant. So as long as you work or as many hours as you work, you can charge for that. So you are like your own company, right? So Tejas
yes,
is a company who is working for some company and he's sending them invoice that I worked for this many hours and this is my payment, right?
so sir, in the longer run, it is most beneficial rather than having on bench or rather than having appearing on the
It
different different
depends
interview.
person to person. Some people uh, like freelancing because if you have unique set of skills and your experience, you have good contacts, you are getting
Yes.
client again and again, then maybe yes, you can go for freelancing. Uh,
Sir,
but
sir.
if you don't want all the time a risk, right? You want a stable
Yeah.
job or you want continuous job, then you can go for regular job, correct? Because let's
So
say,
is it also possible that we get an opportunity outside India?
ah, every time. In SAP, there is huge chance of going abroad, provided that you should have knowledge, right? Yeah. So these are the some question was asked. So what
Hello,
I'm
sir.
doing now, I'm recording all these questions. So next time, if anybody asks now, I'll send forward this video. Go and watch it. So these are repetitive question. Do you have any other question? General question
Yes, I
regarding?
have one more question.
Yeah, please ask me. What is that?
So in project, we generally don't work for all the modules, right? All the sub modules,
Huh.
but still in the interview they will ask for that sub module or no. So, like
They will ask.
example, I
They
am a,
will ask. As
yeah.
I said, right? So in the business or in the project, uh, sometime, sometime if client is bigger, then you may have to work on sub module specific. Let's say you may work only in the asset accounting. You may work in only in the banking, or you may work only in the taxation. But sometime if client is very small, then one person will be working in all the area. That is one of the scenario. Another scenario is that if we believe that, or generally people believe that, uh, although if I'm hiring for the asset accounting, but still we check the basic knowledge of other module that will help you to work in the asset accounting. Let's say in asset accounting you use vendor, customer, GL, master, cost center, profit center. At least all these things you use, right? Correct, na? Correct, right?
Yes.
So
Yes,
at
sir.
least we check either you know vendor related, GL related, tax related, you know or not. Because without knowing this, how can you work in asset accounting only? You MM related, SD related, PS related, all these are integrated, right, in asset accounting. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So at least basic knowledge always interviewer will check in all the area. But if he's hiring a specific in that area, he'll deep down. He'll ask. I mean detail. In detail, he'll ask. But other area they will just check it, right? Just to make sure that I mean you have basic understanding other area also. Other it is very difficult for you also to work if you don't know the other area, because all when you are getting any errors, you'll start asking question all other modules simply. But if you have idea, at least you can fix yourself also. Let's say one GL is blocked, one GL is not extended to the company code. Then you can understand, okay, this is how the error is, this is what the error is. But if you don't know, then it will become problem. And it's not that let's say any team member left the project, or we don't have any resource in some other area, then if you have additional knowledge, then people can utilize you, right? So you are one kind of backup also for other mod other sub modules, right? So all this multi skills, project manager look into in the candidate.
Sir, I have one question
Yeah.
about the module. So when applying for SAP, FI, right?
Uh,
So, but in the interview, mostly they go for the controlling side. Like this is one of my experience. I haven't like I applied many in this SAP related jobs, like a consulting. But this is one thing I noticed that if you say FICO consultant, then most of the question come to the controlling side. Why so?
See, uh,
So
it
this,
also depends. It also depends what you have written in the resume. Okay. Generally, most of the people are the FI consultant, but they still write like FICO consultant in their resume. Even company also give them FICO consultant designation, although they may be working only in the FI. Now, interviewer also should make sure that what candidate have written in the resume. They have to ask related to that. Yes, they may ask, are you having the idea in so and so area, which you have not mentioned in the resume? But it is really not good to ask the question directly if candidate has not written those topics in his or her resume, right? If you have written just that you have knowledge of cost center, profit center, internal order, WBS, so they have to ask the question related to that. So when they are shortlisting your profile, they have to make sure that your resume is matching their JD, job description. JD is something, your resume is something, and they are asking something different. That is something not a
yeah, that was the case, sir. Because
healthy
in
interview process, right?
yeah, the job description they said that FI and then accounting, mostly accounting. Okay, but they in the interview they asked the material ledger, and that is something I think that they should at least hire that area person. They should hire some controlling,
Yeah,
expert.
I do understand. That's what I'm telling. If you have not written the material ledger in your
No, I did
resume,
not, sir. I did not. I don't
so
dare to do it actually
and
because
if interviewer really want to know either you have the knowledge or not, he can politely first ask. I can see you have not written material ledger in your resume. However, just wanted to check, do you have any idea about the material ledger? Something like that, right? They have to ask. They cannot directly shoot question to you, although you have not written material ledger in your resume, right?
yes,
And sometime when they really don't want to hire you, they will do all this, uh, all the drama they will do, because in IT there is something called backdoor entry, right? So sometimes their intention is not to hire you but just to trouble you.
Question.
Yeah.
So, sir, currently, the thing is like AI is coming in every field, so, right? So,
AI,
sir, just wanted to know automation, sir,
huh,
AI. So,
huh.
sir, do you think so whether in SAP by there might be possibility that AI will come into the picture and our consultant job will
AI will definitely impacting every area. Okay, every area AI is impacting, but FIC will not be impacted much as a functional. It will just
so,
help
sir, do
you to
we,
make your life
yeah.
easy, but AI will not steal your job in the
So,
FICO.
sir, do we need to learn any of the programming or Papa skills
Not
as
required.
a
You
functional
learn
consultant?
SAP FICO better way. Uh, that is enough. People are not good in
Okay.
FICO only, and then how can they learn other thing, right?
Right, sir.
Correct, na?
Yeah, because sir, hype
Good
is everywhere, so
FICO
that
consultant. There are a lot of shortage in the market. Good FICO consultants are less, right? Become first good
also,
FICO
sir,
consultant. Yeah.
yes. Also, sir, you just uploaded one video yesterday about the data migration.
Mm.
So, I would like to give some idea about it, sir. What is it and how we can watch that, how we can
So
watch the
that will
videos.
be membership based video. Whoever don't have time to learn live classes. So I'm planning to upload some videos in YouTube, and that will be membership video. So membership charge is 1200 rupees, and then video access will be granted to them. Okay, so if they pay 1200 rupees, it is monthly, I think. So they can get all the membership videos. So I'm going to upload, let's say, document splitting related, intercompany related, validation substance, finance data migration,
Yes.
controlling data migration. So all these video will be granted access to them, just at 1200 rupees. So that's what I'm planning to do it, because there are many people who are not able to attend the live classes. For them it is.
So, sir, is it on day-to-day basis you are uploading or at a once?
That depends. So I'll upload at once also, and later I'll keep on revising also as and when it is required.
Okay, sir.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah. So I mean, any other general question you have? It is little uh, difficult. Yeah, and
no, because there is no job called just a FI, sir. Because when they say
no,
FI,
that is wrong. That is absolutely wrong. You are absolutely wrong, because one
or
person.
probably I face that such companies where they really like a manufacturing companies.
Hmm.
They don't want to really hire proper controlling consultant because controlling consultants are highly demanding and very. I think there is no supply.
Yeah,
You
in the
know.
finance, 80% are FI consultant only, and you are telling there is no job for FI. 80% are FI consultant. There are only 20% consultants are controlling. So FI has lot of demand. Yes, as I said, Whenever they are interviewing, they are also parallelly checking either controlling or not. That's it. I'm a controlling consultant, so I know it. If let's say I'm working in any project, there will be 7, 8 finance consultant, but I may be only one CEO consultant. Then how can you say that there is no job for finance? Finance has more job than controlling. But controlling has demand because even to fulfill one position in the project, there is no resource in the market. You got it? If like finance, if controlling resources are started available, then there will be huge unemployment in the controlling because controlling requirement is less than finance in the project. You got it? What I'm telling?
Yes, sir. So to understand controlling module, not configuration, but understanding really understand. Don't you need to be experienced in the manufacturing or those areas where real experience, real. Uh,
It's not you who should have the experience, it's the trainer who should have the experience in the real manufacturing project. If trainer had the experience in the manufacturing, then while training he can train you because at this age you can understand right how manufacturing happen, correct? At least if I
yes, sir.
explain
I work. Yeah, I
how
worked in
how
manufacturing
steel is
company.
manufactured, how cement is manufactured, how medicine is manufactured, how car is manufactured, how how laptop is manufactured. Anybody can understand, right? But how in each this industry, how costing is done or how controlling is done, how COPA is done, that your consultant should be able to explain you. If your trainer has worked, then if he is able to explain you when to use process cost collector, when to use process order, when to use production order, when to use sales order, and blah blah thing, then you will be able to easily learn. But in controlling, at a time you cannot master in all the area, right? Because controlling has also different scenario. So you have to master stage by stage if you want to learn the controlling. Because first of
Sir, I
all,
have one question.
yeah, yeah.
Sir, as you said, in 0 to 3 years, there are certain people who are showing the projected experience, right, sir? So,
I really didn't listen. What you're telling?
sir, in 0 to 3 years, I have seen that there are a lot of people who are showing projected experience by practicing on server and all that, right, sir?
Uh-huh.
So, sir, just wanted to know, sir, like in 0 to 3 years, sir, what kind of topics do we need to cover and like
See,
what
again,
is
I'm
their
telling
favorite
you,
topic?
please, two thing you don't ask me. That is one interview question. Honestly speaking, there is no separate interview question.
Okay.
Whatever you practice, whatever you do, that is the one interview question. Yes,
Yes,
there may
sir.
be some
Yes,
repetitive question, some important area, but it doesn't mean
yes,
that what you're learning and what in interview they'll ask is different. No, no. What you learn from there only,
okay.
they'll ask the question. If you remember yesterday,
So,
I
sir, we
taught
can easily say
one
that.
minute, please.
Sure,
Yesterday, I
sure,
taught you
sure.
chart of account. I taught you return earning account. Now,
Yes,
I taught so many things. Now, out of that only, they'll ask some of the questions. Some point they'll ask you. Now, you should be able to
yes, sir.
answer that. It doesn't mean that
Yes.
interview question you have to practice separately, then content you have to
Hmm.
practice separately. No. Practice
Get it, sir.
content properly, and interview questions are the byproduct or baby product of the syllabus. That's it. That is the first question,
Oh,
right?
yes, yes. Exactly,
And
sir.
second question,